Hello, Keller Williams. I am Amy Stack, one of the regional tech trainers here, and I am here to walk you through the Go Local Smart Plan that comes out every month, and you can customize in just a couple of minutes to have hyper local information that you can share with your database. There's also some marketing graphics for social media that you can use in this marketing kit, and you can use it as is, or all of this information, all these resources are customizable for you as well. So right now I have a little sample pulled up. This is what this month's looks like, is the summer soundtracks. All this information at the top will pull from your command marketing profile, and everything below is what is pre-populated for you. So each month the theme will change. And each month we'll have a section right here that you can customize, and I'll show you how to do that shortly in just a couple of minutes, that you can put your specific area info in there. And like I said, it just takes a couple minutes to put it in. So that is the newsletter that would come out from Command to your database. And there's a couple of ways you can find this. One is when you're in Command, you can go to SmartPlans on the left-hand side and go to the library and just search for Go Local. When you do that, you'll start to see that there are some populated in there as well. They'll have the month and the year and then the theme. So we're looking for August right here, August 2026. You can see the ones that I've published. You might see some like this. Spencer here works at a market center, and he made one specifically for his market center, so that's what that one is. The ones that I published are the generic ones that you can customize for your area. So go ahead and select Add Smart Plan once you found the month and year you're looking for, and we'll hit download and just follow those download prompts until you get this green success button at the bottom. Then that Smart Plan will be available for you to use and customize. So once you've downloaded it, you're going to go back up to that top left area and hit the Plans button, and it should be the very first one in your Smart Plans. So you're going to go all the way to the right and hit this Edit Pencil. And this is how you can get in here to see what's in the Smart Plan. In this case, we have an email that I just showed you the little preview of. And then 5 days after that email goes out, if you don't already have that contact on the monthly neighborhood nurture, it will go ahead and automatically add them to that for you as well for another monthly touch. Now, if your people are already on that, they won't receive it a second time. It won't change anything in that cadence for you. So how do we get in there and customize this? I'm going to go ahead and click on that send email step. And on the right-hand side at the top, there's a little edit pencil. So we can click that edit pencil, and you'll see right away we can choose to change the subject line. Maybe that doesn't sound like your tone of voice and you want to update it. Go ahead and change that there. If you want to make edits to the design, which we need to do to get your local information in there, you're going to go to the far right and hit edit again. So we're going to go ahead and hit continue to edit design. And now we're in the email editor. And there's a couple of things you can do here. You can scroll through here to read through everything. You can click on anything in here to make edits. This part here is where we need to actually customize the message. So in theory, you don't have to change anything in here except this middle part. Eventually, we're going to delete this block altogether, and we're going to edit this one that has the areas on it to put your local content. So there's a couple of things you can do here, is click on where it says view here. And when you click on that, there's this little hyperlink that comes up, and you can see the link that's in there, and you can copy and paste that. You can do that for any of these to get the toolkits. I personally just like to go up to options and hit send test email. You can put in whatever email you want here and hit send test. And when you do, you'll get what we were looking at the beginning. So as you scroll through there, these links are all clickable now. So this will be the video where you're watching right here. Get the kit access. I'll show you that in a second. And then use this gem. This is what we want. You want to go ahead and hit this customize content. And what I've done is written what's called a gem in Gemini, which you have access to through your KW email. And you can just follow the prompts right in here. So it's telling me to start by hitting enter, or you can say hi, and then it's going to ask me what our newsletter content is this month. So if you go back to that SmartPlan or the test email, either one, you'll notice that it's telling you in the Google Gemini, or use Google Gemini to create this content, and it's going to say when it asks for the topic, type in, and then the topic's right here. So this topic will change every month. I'm going to copy that, and we will paste it right in that gem, and we're going to hit the submit button, and then it's thinking, and it says, okay, great, now what specific areas do you want? And you can put in a few. So you can do counties, you can do cities, towns, whatever you want. I'm going to put a couple in here. I just did a few different things so you could see what it will generate. And look, I spelled this wrong. This is Downers Grove, Illinois, not Downers. But it will still pick that up. So it's okay if you mess up a little bit. It's pretty good at understanding what you're looking for. So now you can see that we have Lombard, Downers Grove, see it's spelled correctly, Naperville, and some general DuPage County information. Now you can take as many as you want of these. You can do more towns as long as you want to make that newsletter. You could just do counties, whatever your heart desires. Every time you do this, you'll get multiple recommendations for the area based on your topic, and you'll get a link that's clickable and a hot tip that goes with it. In this case, we have a why we love it, a pro tip, and a known for. It'll kind of rotate between those different things. And once you have the content you want in here, you can literally just copy and paste it into Command. So I'm going to select this box that has that area 1, 2, and 3 listed, and you can get rid of areas or add more. This one was Lombard, Illinois, so I'm just typing right in there. I'm going to delete that number 1. I'm going to delete this text here and paste what was in Gemini. If you want to leave the link so people know that there's a link in there, you can, because this is now clickable. So is this. If you don't want to leave the link, you can delete that. Some people like to come in here and highlight this and hit this little A and change the color to blue. You can see there's lots of different colors in here, because a lot of people are familiar with the fact that that blue underline signifies that it's a link. So you don't have to do any of this. These are just options you have. You can also change the colors in here. If red isn't your branding color, you could change that to whatever color makes sense for you. And you would just copy that information into each area over on that left-hand side. So we'll go ahead and hit save here. And we just did the 1. And then once you're all set with that, you'll be able to delete the instructions. So that's the last thing I recommend doing, is delete this box when you're all done. The other thing you'll notice is that there's this get access to this month's kit. And now that I'm thinking this, I may not have put the right one. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. So when you hit that get access button, remember I went back to my test email here so that I could click that link. It took me to my regional tech hub, and it'll have the video posted in here, but also there's a link right here that says get this month's marketing kit. So every month I update this, and you can click on that. And I mentioned at the beginning of the video that there are also some social media pieces you'll have access to. So you'll notice there's a Word document in here, and then some graphics and a video. So I'm going to open that Word document first. Again, there's a link to the training video here, a reminder of what that SmartPlan name is. And then here it says that you can actually click here to get these templates in Canva. You will have to be logged into your KW Canva account to access those, but I'll go into that momentarily. And just below that, if you're not sure what to say on social media when you post about it, there are some suggestions here for you. Use them if you want, edit them if you'd like, but this will help you kind of grow awareness about your newsletter and hopefully help people, help you to get more people to sign up and grow your database a little, spread the word. You could also put a call to action in your email signature or at events that you're hosting. So that's just a little bit of guidance there for what to say. And these are what those graphics look like. So this is what's in the newsletter at the top. Just a little static graphic you can use. And then there's also a video. Call to action here. And you'll notice I didn't put any color in that because I know everybody has different branding colors. So when you are in that document, if you would like to make edits, add your logos, add your colors, something like that, you can do that by hitting that click here. And it will take you to Canva as long as you're logged into your KW Canva account. And you'll see there's a folder for each month in here. And here's that August one because we're in August right now. And you'll look for the Agent Marketing Kit. It will prompt you to make a copy. I'm in my account right now, so it will prompt you to make a copy. So just follow that link to make a copy. That will put it in your account. You'll edit your own and it won't affect the master, so everybody can have their own version. And you'll see that we have a video in here. So if we're at the bottom, we can see the video. We can see the image in there and the header of the newsletter. So it's all in one file for you. You can make any edits that you want and then go to share at the top right. And when you go to download, it will ask you what type of file you want. So if we want the video, we want the MP4. And then I would just unselect everything and say, okay, I only want to download that video right now. If I want one of the images, I would switch to probably PNG. And then I would switch which box is checked and say, okay, I just want that middle image. Or I just want that image for inside the newsletter. And then you would hit done and it would download that after you hit the download button. So there's how you access your marketing materials and the newsletter inside Command. And I've probably left this too long. I don't know if it'll save now. Usually you want to save it right away. All right. So what you'll do when you're all done is save changes. You'll save those changes, save your plan, and close out of the SmartPlan. I like to send from contacts. You can add people right here through SmartPlans, but you can only click 25 at a time. I like to be able to add more than that at once. So I'm going to go to contacts here. And you can see I've got mine filtered already, but if I didn't want it to send to everybody in my database, I could go to this filter section, and we have lots of different things we can choose between to filter. So I could look for a tag. I could look for specific emails. I could go to advanced and I could say, I want to show all emails, and I don't care what's in them, is not empty. I want to make sure that I'm pulling a list of people that have an email, right? And then I also want them to have the tag. For me, I'm going to keep using this tag fake. Maybe you don't have tags yet, and that's okay. I would definitely look for the people that have an email. That way you're not trying to do a whole bunch of sends that won't work. So I'm going to go ahead and hit apply, and that pulled up a list of 29 people for me. So I can go ahead and hit this box next to full name. I can go all the way down to the bottom right, and we're looking for this add to SmartPlan option. And because it's the last SmartPlan I touched, it is the first in the list. If you've worked on other SmartPlans in the meantime, you can scroll through, or you can always type in as well. So you can see there's all my Go Local ones. I can go ahead and hit select, and then I can choose, do I want to start it now, which means it'll send immediately after I move on from this step. I can schedule a date for it to go out, or I can hit stagger start. So maybe I want to send 10 today, 10 tomorrow, 10 the next day until my list is exhausted. That's what that stagger would be. I think for the newsletter, the start all now or on a specific date are great options. You do have to make sure that you are in alignment with that TCPA, that you do have permission to contact these people. So you'll have to check that box if that is true for you, and then you'll hit confirm. And once you hit confirm, it'll take the action that you selected on this page, and that is how you send it out. So quick recap. When you are in your SmartPlans, you can go to the library, and to start, you can search for Go Local. Now, I do send information out to leadership teams once this is published. I also post it on my regional tech hub. So you can always come here and check this regional tech hub. You can scan that QR code if you want to save the regional tech hub. And like I said, it goes out to your leadership teams, and they're really great at sharing it with the offices. Then that third way would be to just come to SmartPlans and look for Go Local and see if the newest month is available. So a couple different ways you can find it. All the instructions are linked right inside that SmartPlan. You'll have a training video. You'll have links to those templates. You will be able to edit the SmartPlan right inside Command, and you'll have that link to that gem to help you find that content to just copy and paste right into your newsletter to make it nice and hyper-local without spending hours and hours digging around the internet trying to find stuff that's relevant to your clients. So I hope that's helpful, and can't wait to hear how that helps with your client engagement.